I'm Emily Birchwell.
I'm Anthony Santiago.
And this is Salty Jobs.
Hi, I'm Captain Sandy, and you're watching Salty Jobs. And if you like what you see, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss an episode of the incredible jobs that keep the marine industry moving.
Welcome to Environmental Marine in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
In business at the same location since 1994, they've been the go-to supplier for all kinds of marine plumbing products.
From toilets and sanitation systems to water pumps and filtration solutions. I'll be working with the sales team to help a customer find the right parts for an upcoming installation. We'll walk through how they determine the best products for the job. Let's get started and see how it all comes together. I'm here with Fernando, the sales manager of Environmental Marine. So Fernando, tell me a little bit about how you found your way into being a sales manager at Environmental Marine, and how long have you been here?
Well, I started with the Med Corporation back in 1998, and then I decided to move myself into sanitation portion. And with the years, I became a sales manager because of my experience, customer service, and helping people with their needs.
Speaking of being a sales manager, what would you say is the most important thing to have in this role?
Good customer service, always listen to the customer, what they need, and then you can go ahead and provide, all the information and all the parts that they need.
So in terms of all the different things that you could provide to them, what is the best way to do so? How do you determine what it is that a customer would need from you?
Customer comes and they need, a certain amount of toilets, or what kind of information do they have so they can bring to the table, give them the right parts for their applications.
So it sounds like there's a lot that goes into it, and it's critical that you ask the right questions. So you're going to show me a little bit about how you do that on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
Ready to get started?
Let's do it.
A customer from Griffin Yacht Services comes in looking for a new toilet. So I jump in to help with the decision. Fernando walks me through the key questions to ask. What size and height will fit the space? What color is the customer looking for? And are there any specific preferences for features or style? With that info, we guide the customer through a few options, pointing out differences in flush method, hinge design, and bowl shape. We take a look at hose sizes for installation, comparing options from 1-inch to 2-inch hoses to make sure everything will connect properly on board. Once the customer makes a decision, a team member brings out the toilet, and I handle the final inspection. I check to make sure all the parts are included, the control module, lever, and fittings. I also ensure that there are no cracks or chips on the toilet before it heads out the door. One thorough check later, the toilet's ready for install, and the customer's ready to get to work.
We're here at a shipyard with Griffin Yacht Services. Based in Pompano Beach, they specialize in yacht plumbing all across South Florida. Today, I'll be working with one of their skilled marine technicians to install a toilet system. We'll go through the whole process and make sure everything is running smoothly. Now, let's get to the installation. I'm joined by Danny, a marine technician at Griffin Yacht Services. Danny, can you tell me a little bit about what inspired you to work in the marine industry and how you found yourself here at Griffin Yacht Services?
I grew up in the Keys, so water and boats were a big part of life. And I went to college for marine engineering. Being an engineer in an office was not for me. I got a job interview with Griffin's Yacht Services and got the job. Every day is a hands-on experience. It's very interesting day by day.
What kind of qualifications or certifications are required to do it?
There's a bunch of organizations that offer electrical certifications and mechanical certifications, but if you want to get started right away, you can apply for a lower position and jump in.
And for today's installation specifically, what makes that unique compared to some of the other installations that you do?
This is a macerating head instead of a vacuum head, which vacuum heads pull as opposed to a macerating head, which pushes.
All right, so it sounds like we got a lot to get to. You ready for the dirty work?
Let's jump in.
Danny and I are teaming up to install the toilet on board. We start by laying a protective blanket to keep the floor safe from scratches. After checking that the PVC connector fits with the existing piping, I apply primer, then follow it up with a layer of solvent cement to lock everything in place. Next, we measure how much hose we'll need, taking measurements from the base of the connector to the toilet's exit pipe. Danny uses a knife to cut through the hose, but because this is reinforced, we need wire cutters to take care of the metal. Once the hose is ready, I twist it onto the connector. Then add the hose clamps and tighten them with a socket wrench. Then, I connect the electrical components and attach the hose from the piping setup into the toilet. For the final step, I use a socket wrench, this time to secure the toilet to the floor. With everything connected and secured, the installation is complete.
Environmental Marine has been the go-to for something. We'll walk through how they determine the best products for the job.
Based in Pompano Beach, their team provides... We're here at a shipyard with Griffin Yacht Services. Based in Pompano Beach. Oh my God.